Good day everyone. Today I will be showing you the actual output of activity number 2. Before showing it, let me read to you what is the content or the problem on our activity number 2. It is already been posted on our Facebook group, and the deadline for this one will be on November 4. So this activity is just a review for the following programming constructs. First is the variable declaration. The second is the control structure by the use of if statement, if-else statement, and else statement, or switch statement. Then for the iteration or the looping, you can choose either you are going to use for loop, while loop, or do while loop. But do while loop is not really you cannot use it in this problem. Okay, then I forgot to put here array, because arrays will store multiple values, and it is also needed in this activity. Okay, the problem with this activity, let me read it to you. Assuming that you have a sari-sari store in your house, your mother asks you to stay at the sari-sari store because she is attending a wedding. She also instructs you that every item you sold will be recorded in the notebook. Now, since you are an IT student at NORSU Bais, you are going to create a program that records the current items sold. So this is the overall thing you are going to do: create a program that records the sold item. Okay, so the program will do the following. Okay, number 1, store and print the current sold items for the current buyer only. So meaning, if you have 10 buyers when you are staying at the sari store, only the current buyer will be recorded, since that is our limitation of our program, since we don't yet use database. Okay, so only the current buyer. Okay, second, the program initially asked how many items will be bought. So the program will ask how many items bought on that current buyer. So for example, if they bought 4, they bought corned beef, egg, spaghetti, or we call it pancit canton, and then Coke. So the total items they bought are 4, right? So you will going to enter in the program 4. Okay, then the program will ask the item name, description, price, and quantity. After number 2, the program will ask those following needed information, and it will be store it on our program, and later we will going to print it. Okay, but number 4, it depends how many. Okay, it will iterate for a certain time depending on the inputted value asked by number 2. If you put here 4, then this number 3 will iterate, will look 4 times. It will ask you 4 times for the item name, description, price, and quantity. Okay, for example, Jill Rose bought 4 cans of Argentina corned beef, 3 eggs, 2 pieces of extra hot Lucky Me pancit canton, and 1 liter of Coke. So total, you have 4 items. Okay, so when you enter 4, then it will ask 4 times for the name, 4 times for the description, and 4 times for the price and the quantity. Okay, next you will input the item name, description, price, and quantity one at a time in the program. Then the program will ask it again in the item name, description, and quantity for the second time until the 4th and last item. Okay, so let me show you on the program. Okay, I am using code blocks for C++. So I'm going to open it. again, and I already run the program. Okay, so initially the program will ask how many items sold, because this is the classification on line of we call it the program specification for number 2, which is the program will initially ask how many items will be bought. Okay, for now I will be putting it only 1. Okay, then next is the program will ask the item name. Okay, this is this one. I will record it, corned beef. Then next it will ask the name of the item description. I will just put Argentina, for example 500 grams. Okay, then the price, because it will ask also the price, I will type 50.50 pesos, presuming that you got 2 quantity for that item. So, and then last I will enter. It will print. Okay, the item, we have only one item that is being sold, which is corned beef, and then the description is Argentina, and the price is 50.5, then the quantity is 2, and we have a total, because if you multiply 50.5 times 2 is 101, and you have also the total. So what happened here for number 3 and number 4, it's only iterate once, since we just input 1 on our item sold. So if we will put 2 there, what happened is it will iterate twice or second time in our program. Okay, so expectedly that this is how the output of our activity. So now we will try to input the example, because here in our activity we will input 4 items sold in specific buyer. So let me run again the program. Okay, so how many items sold, I will just put 4. First, the item name, I will just here put corned beef Argentina 500 grams. How many? We have 4 cans, so we have 4, so the price is still 5.50, and we have item quantities 4. Now when I enter, it is now intended for item number 2. Now you go back on number 4, it will iterate, depends on what you've entered, for how many sold items do you have. So now it asks for item number 2. It's asked again the item name. The item name for the second one is egg. So we have egg, raw egg. Item price, I guess 8.25. How many eggs? We have 3. Okay, and then it will ask again with the item number 3. Since we have put here 4, so it will just stop on the 4th item. So right now we are on the 3rd item. So the 3rd item is Lucky Me Pancit Canton. We have Pancit Canton, Lucky Me. Okay, Lucky Me extra. Okay, the price, I guess it is 10 pesos. How many item quantity? It's 2. Okay, then we are now on the item number 4. The item number 4 is Coke. Okay, I have 1 liter think that is 40 pesos. How many quantity? For the Coke, only have 1. Now, since it is now the 4th item, and since we have also outputted 4 sold item, when we enter, it will output every data that we entered together with the amount or the total amount. Okay, so as you can see here, we have now outputted 4 items. We entered first the corned beef with the following description and the price with 0.50, and the 4 items, 4 quantity rather. So 50.5 times 4 is 202. So the total of 202. Okay, we have a bug on our program. Supposedly it is not put it in there. It will just put it outside for the total. Okay, I will just debug it later. Right now, we are now on the other part of the program is to input cash, since the program, okay, first is the number 5, the program will multiply the quantity and the price per item. That is what we did. This one, the price times the quantity. This is now the total. Next is the program will output the total amount sold, which is what we are doing right here. We are going to add the total of this one, 202 plus 24 plus 10 plus 40. So we have 286, but we have a problem here, so I will be debugging it right after. Then, so now the program will ask the payment of the sold item, so it will ask for the cash. So for example, you have a payment of 286 and you have the buyer will give you 300. Okay, sorry for that, it's closed. What happened? Let me do it again. For corned beef item description, we have Argentina 500 grams. We have 50.50. Item is 4. The second item is egg. It's a raw egg. Okay, the price is, for example, 8.25. I guess I inputted it earlier. And item is 3. Quantity rather is 3. We have item number 3 is canton. Okay, description, lucky me, extra hot. Okay, 10. And we have 2 quantity for that item, and we have Coke 1 liter. I put here 40 per the price, and the quantity is okay 1. So here what we had is this, no? We have to input the cash. For example, I will put 300, so enter. So now I input 300, then we go to the last is the program will output the change. So now 300 is the cash, and then the total payable amount is 286. So you subtract 300 by 286, and the change is 10 pesos. So the program is running. So only problem for the program is this one, so I will be debugging it, so you can also see probably a glimpse of the source code. Okay, let me do that. Here, open the code. Okay, yeah, that's it. I will not put it in there, I will put it in here. It's for the total. Yeah, run it again. Okay, before that, okay, this is the circle. Hopefully you can copy and paste it, or you just screenshot of it, but I recommend you that you are going to create your own so that you can learn and you can really understand this program. Hopefully we will meet you next week for all the entire things that I will be reviewing for you so that we can proceed to the object-oriented programming, which is our actual class. Okay, now I will close it and run it again. Okay, the same item for we have again. I will just for, or let me so that you can also have an idea, I will just put here to make it much more shorter with my video presentation. Item name, I will name it to Bulad. Okay, it is short pack, small pack. For example, may lang tag 5 ano Bulad. We have quantity of 2. I will okay, and then since 2, then remember that we only sold item is 2. I'll name it to, okay, Nova. Okay, small, I think that is 10 pesos. I will buy 10 pieces. Do I enter? So what happened? It turns off. Nawala. Oh, yeah. No. It's gonna 5S. That's good. This bola small pack. That is, it's not aligned because that is the problem in alignment in a command line. We cannot do exactly a correct we call it a correct spacing. So it is good already. This is small for description, 5 for price, 2 for quantity, and this 10 is for total. The same thing for Nova. We have small description, we have 15 for price, 20 for quantity, 10 for quantity, and then we multiply 15 times 10 or 150. So wala nakita. We cannot see the sum sa total. Summing 10 plus 150 is 160. But I guess it's running when you put here 300 because that is 160. Its total is 160. 140. Okay, miss. We try to put it lower part of this one, not on the after the cache. So let me debug it again for you. Okay, well, I will open it again. Supposedly it will, before input cache, it will output like that. That's good. Run it again. Okay, assuming that I will input 10 items. Okay, first is we call blood small pack. It's the 5. I will bought 3 quantity for that small pack of blood. And next is noodles. We have Lucky Me beef. Okay, that is 7 pesos. Bought 3 quantity. Okay, so just put 2. It is 10. Oh my god, it's a lot of items. Okay, number 3. What is okay? Coke, for example, sakto. That is 10 pesos. I will put 5 for it. Another one. By load. Okay, TM. How much it is? 20 pesos. The quantity is 1. Alright, 1 SIM card, 1 load, and then we have ginamos. Okay, small pack. Okay, that is 5 pesos. I will buy 2 quantity for that. 6 item. What is that? Another item. Piatos. Small. That is 15. I will buy 6 items. Quantity. Sorry. 7. I will buy about sardines. 555. Hot and spicy. Okay, that is 10 pesos. I will bought 3. Last is 15, 8, and then we have another item. Okay, we have kinamus already. We have noodles. Okay, we have Yakult. Description: Yakult. Small. We have a big Yakult, a small Yakult, and then we have 5. I think that is 12. I will buy 8 for that Yakult. Okay, bread. Spelling bread. Bread. Yeah, bread. Okay. Baho. Okay, and then setting 5. I will bought 5 also. And the last item. What will be the last item? Okay. Shampoo. Clear men. Is that 5 siguro na? I will bought 3. So I guess we entered 10 items. It will stop iterating it when I press enter. Okay, you have now 10 items. We have done their names, the descriptions. We have now the price on the 4th column. Okay, summing up, and everything is summed up. Everything is good. 5 times 2, you have 15. Good. We have 7 times 2 is 14. Good. 10 times 5 is 50. That's good. 20 times 1 equals 20. That's good. 5 times 2, 10. Okay, correct again. 5, 15 times 6, that is 6 times 10 equals 60. Times 5, 30, have 90. That's correct. 15 times 3 equals 45. Correct. 12 times 8 have 96. Why? 10 times 8 equals 80. 2 times 6 is 16. Okay, 96. 80 plus 96. 5 times 5 equals 25. 5 times 3 equals 18. Okay, that is good. Now we are going to sum it up. We will use the calculator to be much more accurate. If that our program is answering correctly. First is 15. Sorry. I will just input here. 15 plus 24 plus 50 plus 20 plus 10 plus 90 plus 45 plus 96 plus 25 plus 15. A total of, what happened is 15. Because let me try it again. Okay, the first item total is 15 plus 14 plus 15 plus 20 plus 10 plus 90 plus 45 plus 96 plus 25 plus 15 plus 380. Okay, the total is 380. Okay, 380. Our program is correctly calculating whatever we input. Now we try to enter, or we have a cash of 500 to enter. So the change is 120 by subtracting 500 to 380 over 20. So our program is good. It is capable of storing the items, result items, hopefully you can do it with you guys. I am hoping it that you can achieve well in it, and you can create your own algorithm on this program. So this is all for today. Thank you for listening. Bye bye. Aja.